Hey there everyone, welcome. Coolest Firearms here in Barlow, Oklahoma. Getting blessed with some awesome rain. So excuse the extra background noise on the roof. Boy, it's Oklahoma weather's not supposed to rain today, but it surely is. Past weekend, you've been looking at the sign, Mesquite. What a great show, a lot of people, a lot of great conversations, and I have some special stuff I wanted to show you guys, some back information about how we make some of our parts. Sadly, we're still communicating with customers and they don't realize that we've got 20 CNC machines in the other room and we get off every week manufacturing all our own parts. And I want to go through some of the reasons why I do what I do. But first, let's talk about this awesome gun that we're giving away. First, thanks to Tim and Michelle for hosting this. It's awesome. We were up front. You walked in, you scanned the QR code. No thing other than just showing up for the show gets you admitted to win this beautiful gun. So this is a $1,699 all billet, coolest derived firearm. Has all of our proprietary parts in it, shoots flat, 300 blackouts of caliber, 10-inch barrel, so you're getting optimum barrel performance, optimum speed, low recoil, time to target super fast, has our awesome proprietary trigger in here, our charging handle, SBA 5 pistol brace, thanks to SB Tactical for those. Ready? Let's get that winner going here. So we're going to have 5 minutes. The winner's going to have to get back to us. So Allie, let's do the count back now.
5, 4,
3, 2,
She's going to call you.
1.
Text you. And it is?
Justino P.
Justino P. Allie's going to give you a call, shoot you a text message right now. We'll listen to it for in the background. Hopefully he answers. But let's talk about some parts. So if you got our email blast a week ago, we talked about how we released our new lower receiver. So this is for the, I want to build a gun at home. I want to do some assembly at home. Our lower receiver, billet 7075 T651 aluminum, super strong, super ductile. And this week coming, when you go to New Braunfels to the gun show, we're going to have some uppers available also. So what are we doing? We're putting the holes in there prematurely and we're getting it ready for you to do a build at home. How awesome. Put your favorite parts in there. Enjoy gunsmithing and putting a firearm together. What's the difference between putting parts together and the derived firearm from Coolest? Well, aesthetically, we've got some different stuff. We have a flat magwell. We have a contoured magwell. This has a flare. I took the pockets out of this Defender lower to save some time in machining to be able to keep the cost down. Also, we prematurely put those holes in there, and they're perfect, but there's always going to be no tolerance in here, which means there's going to be a little bit of movement once you put this together and get your pins in here. Do you lose a lot of accuracy? Not a lot, but you do lose a little. What do we do with ours? We take our upper, our lower, before we put the holes in it, we clamp it in the machine and we put the holes in there as an assembly. That's why our upper has a serial number and our lower has a serial number. But guess what? You're really not going to take another upper receiver and put it on our lower. If you do, you're going to need to do some gunsmithing to get it done. Seek your local gunsmith, reach out to us, we'll help you. But our uppers and lowers are blueprinted to run by themselves. This is Build-A-Bear. Get an opportunity to get your gun assembled. Well, let's talk about quality of parts. So these are our handguards. As you know, we manufacture these here also. So our handguards come 12'6" long, and it has a profile that looks like that. Now this is our rifle length handguards, 15.5 inches long, and it's probably one of the hardest to machine pieces that we have here in-house. I'm holding it in our horizontal, I'm holding it this way when we're doing all the machining, but if you look at all the pockets, the Picatinny rail, the 1913 rail underneath, the M-lock all the way around it, there's a lot of machining here. So when we're done machining this, no matter how good of a job we do machining it, we have to deburr it. So what is deburring? Well, it's taking off those sharp edges, not only so it doesn't cut you, but so when we apply our Cerakote finish in there, we don't have bubbles. We don't have any areas that are proud. And it lays out and lays super flat. Also, it won't chip. So sadly, if you have a firearm and it wasn't deburred properly or prepared properly, it's like not preparing the wall before you paint it at home. Preparation is everything in relationship to getting Cerakote to work exactly right, especially in raw material. So we take these raw out of the machine and we tumble them. Now, over the years, We've tumbled in a whole bunch of different stuff. So what is this? This is ceramic media. Now we have a big tank and it vibrates and these parts get immersed in here. Along with the ceramic, we run a water, we run a little bit of special soap, and we run a burnishing compound. The idea is to not clog the pores of the deburring material while it's buzzing and taking off the sharp corners. There's a downside to this. No matter what media you're running, soft plastic, which this is, a larger, heavier ceramic, a lighter ceramic that's polyhedron in shape, triangles in shape, another type of triangle. If there is a big piece of flash or an uncut little piece, it folds it over and it pushes it into the material. So every single handguard, the reason I look like I do today is because I've been deburring handguards all day. So we're making a batch of rifles for a special thing next week. Stay tuned, we'll talk about it soon. And if the people, the powers that be are watching right now, this is where they're coming from, right here. So what we do is we go in here with a deburring tool. We call this, an acronym is called a burr whip, or a deburring tool, and we'll go in and we'll clean each pocket up and create a light little chamfer. Do we do this in the machine? No, machining a chamfer is like what we have on our lower receiver. That's a machine chamfer, this nice radial edge. Going in there and deburring with the machine is excellent. But we want this to have a nice, sharp, beautiful corner, not radiused over. That's what makes it aesthetically nice. That is what we're looking for. But inherently, every single pocket, we're gonna go around this with a little burr whip, and we're gonna clean all of the light little flash off of it before we even put this in the media. How long does it take? Well, an average handguard takes maybe about 10 minutes to go through this. Every single rail, we're gonna grab this little diamond file and we're gonna make sure that there's no sharp edges in here, kind of like doing nails. We're gonna clean every single edge. We're gonna go through